Thinky Winky Dog, your favorite toy dog trainer. I only work with these little guys, and today I have 10 tips for raising a toy-sized puppy. Very specific to these guys. If you hear a dog barking in the background, I apologize. That is Moses, and he wants out, and he's not going to get out. Anyways, let's start into the video. First, I want to introduce you to Roxy. This is Roxy, my daughter's puppy, and this here is Chanel. This is my son's puppy, and they're going to be joining us for some or all of the video. We'll see how long they be still, yes, because they're very busybodies. Actually, this one is very mellow, and she's very happy in somebody's arms, aren't you? Oh, they're just the sweetest little things, man. I feel like the most blessed person in the world to be holding these two puppies right now. All right, let's move on with the video. So number one, I want to start with something that's very important and that I see a lot of questions about, and that is potty training. With larger breed dogs, you can often potty train them in a couple of days to maybe a month tops if you're consistent and patient with them. With these little guys, you can expect it to take a full year to get complete control. That means no accidents or anything in the house unless somebody's really sick or something. But yeah, so if you're in that window and you're struggling, just be patient and stay consistent. You'll get there, right? Yeah, you'll get there. Now, some are quicker and some are slower. It just depends. But on average, it takes about a full year. Number two is very important. It has to do with something that I fear greatly, which is something called parvovirus. And if your puppy gets it, it's kind of between them and God, whether they survive from it or not. And so we got to be very mindful of where we put our puppies down. If you live in an apartment complex, or let's say you want to go to PetSmart with your puppy, a dog park with your puppy, please don't put them down until they've had all of their shots. Once all their shots are completed, and it's been at least 7 to 14 days, then you'll be safe. Then you can put them down. But until then, please don't. The only way I suggest starting outdoor training before then is if you have your own yard and it's fenced and you have control of what dogs and animals come in and out of your yard, so that way they don't get that nasty virus. Number 3, do not comfort an anxious puppy. Yes, I mean that. Thunder, fireworks, typical sounds in your home, puppy's scared, and our motherly or fatherly instinct kicks in, and the first thing we want to do is go, oh, poor puppy, it's okay, I'll protect you, it's okay. Don't do that, just ignore it. Act like it didn't even happen, just carry on with life, and eventually they learn that there's nothing to be afraid of. Number 4, duct tape puppy pads down when they get to that stage that they're ripping them up. I get that a lot from my clients. My puppies are just ripping them up. How in the heck am I supposed to train them to go on a puppy pad? As soon as I put it down, it's shredded up. Well, I found a trick, and that is to duct tape it down. If you have carpeting, you can always go get a poster board or an old piece of cardboard, something of that nature, and tape it down to there. Sometimes they'll still try to rip them up, but within a day or two, they get bored with it and they move on. Number 5. Number 5 has to do with their size. These guys are little guys. This puppy here, she weighs about 2 pounds, and this puppy here is just barely over a pound, not even a pound and a half yet. But even as an adult, being 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds, their throat muscle, their trachea, is much weaker than larger breeds. And so if you put collars on them, it can break their windpipe, basically. So you definitely don't want to put a collar on and walk them with a collar. Put a harness on them, and one that does not go around the throat, and use that to walk them with. Number six is important. I see this advice a lot. If puppy has an accident on the floor, give them a firm no, puppy, and that's how you're gonna potty train them. But unfortunately, that doesn't work. All that does is make them fearful of you. And maybe the firm no isn't all that scary. It's not really that. It's that the puppy doesn't know what's going to come next. If you bring that frustrated energy up, that's going to be portrayed onto your puppy, which is going to make your puppy afraid to go potty in front of you. And that's the last thing you want. You want your puppy to be excited to go potty in front of you, because if your puppy is excited to go potty in front of you, it will make potty training so much easier. And all you have to do is just clean it up. Don't give them any praise, don't give them any attention, just wait for the puppy to finish and clean it up. But then when the puppy goes where you want them to go, whether that's a pad or outside, of course, that's when you bring on the theatrics and, according to your puppy, the excitement and, wow, good puppy, what a good job you did. Do you think she could ever do anything bad in the world? There's no way she could ever do anything bad in this world, huh? Mm-mm. But yeah, we want to make them excited to go potty in front of us, and then they learn to go potty on command, which is a really nice thing. I can take my puppy or my dog anywhere and put them down and tell them to go potty, and they will immediately drop and go. Well, let's say the female's got to sniff around a little bit, but the males will just drop wherever they're at and pee. And so that's really, really helpful. Number seven is no spray bottles, okay? I see this advice a lot. My puppy's playing too rough, it's biting, it's barking. I see this for several different scenarios. To squirt them with spray bottle, please don't do that. Again, that makes them afraid of you, and the last thing you want is your puppy to fear you. You want your puppy to trust your instincts, to know if it should be afraid of something or not, and not fear you or your reaction. Number 8. Facebook is a wonderful place. In fact, I have a group on Facebook. It is called #WeLovePalms. If you'd like to join, you can type in #WeLovePalms and find the group on Facebook. And you'll see a lot of questions and such on there, and that's a great place to seek advice and to begin to understand your puppy and learn different things. But please be very wary of what you do read and learn on there, and make sure you take whatever advice you take, that you do some research on it, ask some other people, preferably ask a trainer if it's good advice, because if you're not careful, you will end up making things worse or even harm your dog. Again, the spray bottle is something I see on Facebook very frequently. Look at this little cutie. I know. She's such a stinker. You're such a stinker. You're so full of it. All right. Let's see here. We are on number 9. Number 9 is buy a ramp for your puppy. I see broken legs quite frequently in groups and such from jumping off of sofas and beds and things like that. So one of the things you should buy when you initially get a toy-sized dog is a ramp. Stairs are kind of hard on their hips and knees, and luxating patellas is a knee problem that toy-sized dogs can often have. So just stick with a ramp and teach them to go up and down the ramp instead of jumping on and off furniture and beds and such. Number 10. Your puppy should not just be put down inside of your house and allowed to run around without any supervision. If you're not physically there watching the puppy, then you absolutely need to have a cage or a crate or a pen of some sort where you can put your puppy down and know that they're safe. They're not going to be able to chew any cords or eat anything they shouldn't off the floor, things of that nature. So make sure your puppy is kept safe in a pen if you're not physically able to watch them. I I really, really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it helps you guys out so much. If this video helped you at all, please give it a big old thumbs up and also subscribe. We love you. Bye.